History is made to remember. And York, yes, York the Explorer should be remembered. He had no last name because he was a slave and only thought of as property. But York did something far beyond what was expected of a slave. He was a slave that became an explorer. He was born into slavery in Virginia. His parents served John Clark III, and York would eventually serve John Clark's son, but they were playmates at first. He learned to hunt, he learned the land, and he learned many skills that would help him become York the Explorer. The Clark family eventually moved to Kentucky, Louisville, where York worked the fields, and it was hard labor. But as years passed by, he met someone. He met the love of his life. But there was a problem. She was enslaved just like him. Even though he loved her and married her, she belonged to someone else, her master. Life became harder for York as his enslavement pushed them apart. His master, Clark, was called to co-lead an exploration by President Thomas Jefferson to commission exploration of the lands from the Louisiana Purchase. He had no choice but to go. No other married man was on the exploration except York. The recruiters knew that it was too dangerous. On the journey, York was not only responsible for hard labor but for other tasks, including tending the sick, hunting, and scavenging food. He suffered frostbite and other injuries but prevailed. One of the reasons why the exploration was so successful was his relationship with the Native Americans. The Native Americans were so fascinated by his dark skin and his stature. They didn't care about the others. They were so interested in him that they called him the Great Medicine. And Great Medicine is used to describe anything that demonstrates something that's remarkable or supernatural. His presence helped to build trust among the indigenous people. York often used sarcasm to cope with his situation by telling the Native Americans that he was a wild beast captured by his master. His master was not fond of this. It was York's skills and charisma that led them through the wild lands of the West, and that journey was successful because of York. York received no payment for his guidance, his skills, and his work because he was a slave, but all else received rewards and recognition. His master never released him of his bondage, even though Clark claims that he did, but there is no record, and there is usually a record of someone receiving their freedom.